It's just gone 5 o'clock and I'm here outside the gym. This is quite a momentous day for me. I've probably done these fitness videos before, but this one is a slightly different journey because today is exactly 2 months since I engaged with a personal trainer, and you'll see her a bit later. And the main reason being is to get me into some sort of routine. So she's set me a program. She'd also done some measurements, and she's actually here today to get an update on those measurements, and we're going to kind of document those, and we'll show you a little bit of the routine that she kind of puts me through. But I'll talk more about all this later. Right, so we've just done our measurements and did my weight early this morning, and I've lost 2 kilos. That may not sound very much, but actually I've been growing muscle, so obviously muscle's heavier than fat, and I know I've been losing a lot of fat, and just on my measurements, and I've lost nearly 1 inch off my waist and 2 inches off my belly. So great progress, and that's from a full, let's say 6 weeks I've actually been in the gym. Just over 2 of those weeks I had COVID, so I'm really pleased with the results, so long may it continue. These pictures are taken 2 months apart. On the left, March the 20th. On the right, May the 20th. You can see subtle changes in my body already. The pictures don't do it justice, but I'm really proud of what I've achieved so far. So this is my PT. Her name's Natalie. And I'll give a story about her later. Well, actually, no, I'll quickly tell the story. So Natalie is my PT. However, how many years ago? About, oh gosh.
I would have been 15, 16.
How many years ago is that? 9?
About 8. Not
So 8 or 9 years ago, I used to train her as an athlete. So I was an athletics coach, and I trained Natalie along with some other athletes, sprinting basically. And I think you moved down from 800, didn't you? Moved down from 800, so we was focusing on 200 and 400, went on warm weather training. You know, it's been a really great journey. And to see her now, having been to university and trained as a PT, transformed her body, and I was wanting to get a PT, basically put it out to the universe, and then somehow I came across her on Instagram, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's put me on this program, and as I say, I think I started the program early April. March. Yeah, late March I started on the program. I had 2 weeks off because I had COVID, so I've actually done, this week is my 6th week of training, and so we've documented the results, which you'd have seen the pictures before. So we've got like before and after. But yeah, I'm on a really great journey, really feeling great about myself.
So how are you feeling with your transformation after the 6 weeks?
You know what? I feel fabulous in many ways. One, because I naturally get up early, so I'm always here about 5 o'clock, 5:15. But it gives me a great start to the day. But my body-wise is that I had these bits here, which there's still some hanging about, but it's reduced quite a lot. My stomach's reduced. I had what I call a hanging belly. That's more or less gone there, and it's going down here. My inner thighs, I would say they were very soft jelly. They're getting harder now. And before, when I would stand like that, my thighs were touching, and now it's all going down. My thighs are getting hard. Even the backside is getting shakier, and that's just in 6 weeks. And that's because I've had a program. I see a lot of people come to the gym and they'll do stuff, and I was one of those. I would be doing stuff, but there was no set routine. Yes, I would do a little bit of arms or upper body, then I'd do legs. But actually, for me, and I'd highly recommend it if you can get a personal trainer. Natalie doesn't actually come with me very often. She sets me a program because she knows I know what I can do. So I just follow the routine myself. I use True Coach app and I update it. So and every week Natalie just changes my programs, up my weights if we need to. And it's worked well for me. because I get into a routine and I can follow all the different steps and all the different elements, it just sets my mind, and I know what I need to do. But can I just say, whatever Nat has set me, it's been working, it's been fabulous. And we're going to just show you a little bit of it today. So let's go. This first exercise of my routine is the seated chest press. This exercise is all about helping the pecs, which are just above the boobs, and it's providing that strength and nice shape to that chest area. For here, I've had to really learn to hold my core, so really hold all my kind of upper body against the seat and just focus the exercise on those pecs, as well as controlling my breathing. You'll often find me holding my breath sometimes, so that's a bit of a focus. But I really enjoy this exercise. So my second exercise in my routine is the Incline Dumbbell bench press. And yes, those are 18 kilogram dumbbells in each hand. Another exercise for the pecs. And trust me, lifting those up when you lie down, they are heavy. And then it's about getting that control. Now this looks pretty easy at first for the first few sets. I have to do, I think it's 8 or 10 of these. And as I get towards the end, you start to see a slightly wobbly left arm. But I love the control, again, that this enables me. Really great exercise. So we're now on to the third and fourth routine. Now this is a superset of seated dumbbell lateral rises with 6 kilogram dumbbells. This is for like the tops of your shoulders, called the deltoids. Actually doing it seated is a lot harder than when I first started the exercise and did it standing. I then move on to the dual dumbbell upright row with 10 kilogram dumbbells, again for the shoulders. Now this is a superset, it's very hard, but I know it's really great for the shoulders, and I do feel strong, despite the look on my face. I do enjoy these. The final exercise in my routine is the standing tricep extension with V-bar. This is for the triceps, which are the back of the upper arm, and I think it's one of my strongest muscles actually. But the control here is not allowing the elbows to move from the sides as best as you can. But I really do enjoy this exercise, and I feel really strong when I've completed it.
Yeah.
So that's the end of my session today. Thank you so much, Nat. You're a lifesaver. And you know what? If you're in Northampton, I totally recommend get in touch with Nat Fit Training. I'll put her links. She can help. She doesn't have to be with you all the time. She can set you a program. But trust me, it's working. And I can't thank you enough. And it's like reciprocal, yeah? I coached her, she's now coaching me, so thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I appreciate the work you've put in without me being there as well. So even though you appreciate me setting the program, I appreciate you following everything I've set and keeping up with it. You haven't dropped off. You've kept me in contact with every little detail, with something you've struggled with. You've asked questions, you've asked for advice, so you've actually kept me there, which I really appreciate. You haven't kind of dropped off because I've not been there one-to-one with you.
And that comes from my own discipline, one from being an athlete myself,
Yeah.
and then also coaching athletes. But it's the thing to do. If you're going to set me a program, I'm going to follow it.
Yes.
And because I'm seeing the results, it makes me want to follow it even more.
Yeah.
Although when I keep putting it, if I'm doing really well on it, she then puts the weights up. But you know, that's a good thing. So thank you so much, Nat. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.